Hello, everyone. Our topic is diploma disease, a phenomenon in compulsory education. Our group members are Wu Xuexi, Wen Ting, Dong Jiujun, and Rao Xiaoxuan. Education should build ability, but in many societies, it has become a race for credentials. This is a global issue. In the next 5 minutes, I'll explain what diploma disease is, its key symptoms, and some global cases. And part 1 covers definition, simple terms, and examples. Diploma disease, coined by sociologists in 1976, describes a society that trusts diplomas as proof of ability. In healthy education, diplomas signal learning. Under diploma disease, diplomas became the goal, so learning shifts from real competence to credential collection. The mismatch is clear. Credential grows faster than actual skills. And now I will introduce a global social characteristics. In reality, selection in school and job becomes qualification-driven. Education expands fast, but often disconnects from real needs. Diplomas turns into scarcity tickets, reinforcing inequality, and schooling is treated as the only valid path, while other forms of talent and growth are ignored. And in this part, social observations are including 5 parts. This creates a chain reaction. Students become exam-oriented. Degree inflection raises, higher jobs demand higher degrees, even without higher skill needs. Motivation turns hollow. So people graduated with certificates but weak capabilities. It also worsens labor mismatch. Overeducated unemployment exists, yet employers still lack skilled workers. Education becomes a diploma factory, pushing aside creativity and real problem solving. And here are the global examples. This happens worldwide. In the US and Japan, more degrees don't mean better jobs, and many graduates are underemployed. In the UK, forced professional diplomas show the danger of trusting certificates too blindly. In India and China, rapid expansion of higher education often outpaces quality and job matching, producing educated unemployment and pressure. Different places, same pattern. To conclude part 1, diploma disease is a global trend where education is captured by credential logic. Next, my group member Wu Xuexi will discuss cases, impacts, and possible responses. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for Jinjin's sharing. And next, I will discuss with the cause and the influence of diploma disease. Our team thinks there are 3 main reasons cause making diploma disease worse. The first one is people have a misunderstanding of role of education. The human capital series revealed that education is a meant to for improving productivity and driving economic growth. So countries rush to expand higher education, like the USA, South Korea, and China. All of these saw a boom in universal college enrollment. However, while the scale of education expanding effort to keep up with market demand, it's like everyone scrambling for the same product, and the product loses value. And the same goes for diplomas. For example, the proportion of college graduates in the USA soared from 11% in 1970s to 37% in 2023. And South Korea's growth in enrollment rates in higher education reached 70%. And also China's annual college graduate population reached 12.2 million. It's nearly reached half of Australia's total population. And the second reason is the society's grading mechanism is flawed. Employers they cannot immediately tell who is competent when hiring. So they simply use diplomas as a screening tool, and it's like graduating from a top university equal competent, higher academic degree equal higher salaries. This approach forces people to pursue diplomas. Even if they don't need a higher degree, they have to follow the trend. Otherwise, they can even get interview opportunities. The systematic flaws in global regulatory frameworks have filled a diploma bubble with some Chinese institutions and universities lowering standards to issue certificates for profit, even producing counterfeit diploma. This diploma fraud has spread across nations. Like you can see, Australia revoked 23,000 from program certificates within a year. Compounding the issue in adequate certification processes and insufficient legal penalties have further undermined the credibility of academic credentials. The third reason, individuals blindly follow the trend. People believe that diploma equals social status, and the anxiety of not falling behind at the starting line extends from kindergarten to university. Students and parents compete for resources at top school just to get a good diploma. But they may forget the original purpose of learning is to master skills. When diploma loses its value, they have to pursue a higher one, and they may fall into a vicious circle of the more you chase, the more time you get, and the more time you get, the more you chase. Okay, let's talk about the influence. I always think the impact of diploma disease are more far-reaching than we think. Yes, you can see for individuals, people have become exam machines to pass the exam. They spend all day doing practice questions and memorizing knowledge points, but fail to develop the important quality like creativity and the communication skills. Eventually, they become hollow people with diplomas, but not real ability. And also, the cost of pursuing diplomas is extremely high. Tuition fees, living expenses, and time spent are all huge investments. Worse still, many people anxious about their diplomas pursue high degrees even though they can do basic jobs well. When they fail to meet expectation, they fall into a psychological crisis, maybe. Yeah, and for the society and the economy, the biggest problem is mismatching. Yes, mismatching. Like on one hand, over-education coexists with under-education. Many college graduates are unemployed, while enterprises they cannot hire enough technical workers. On the other hand, social inequality is worse than worse. Wealthy people can obtain high diplomas through money and resources, but the poor people, they have no chance leading to more solidified social causes. As for the third influence is to global development. Diploma disease hinders industrial upgrading, and many highly educated people think frontline technical work is degrading and refuse to do it, leading to a shortage of skilled workers and low manufacturing efficiency. At the same time, a large number of highly educated people can't find ideal jobs and they feel dissatisfied, which may affect social stability in the long run. Okay, it's all about my part, and next part, my crewmates Wendy will introduce the innovation strategies for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next, I will introduce part 3, Innovation Strategies, China and Finland. China's innovation strategies, education reform from diploma focus to competence focus. Improve vocational education quality, launched the Double High Plan in 2019 with the second phase to be advanced during 2025 to 2029, build 197 high-quality vocational schools and major clusters. Use 1 and X certificates, degree and skills. Schools and companies build training bases. Deepen industry education integration, policy support. Companies deeply involved in vocational training get tax breaks and priority for land use. Promote road-based classes and modern apprenticeships. Internships count toward credits. Reform evaluation systems. Move beyond diploma-only standards. Evaluate schools based on employment quality and industry contributions. Assess students and teachers on practical skills and industry cooperation results. Regulate the job market, reduce diploma inflation and mismatch. Standardize recruitment. 2021 policy, ban discrimination based on academic degrees, guide talent flow. Programs like 3 supports and 1 assistance and Western China Volunteer Program encourages graduates to work in rural. Prevent overqualification, set maximum degree limits for some jobs to avoid Western talent. Social cooperation and institutional support. Change public perception. Promote role models like national master craftsmen. Raise social respect and for skilled workers. Build lifelong learning systems. Offer free skill courses via community education and national digital platform. Recognize non-academic skills. People with practical skills can get certified and access quality benefits. Allocate resources. The central government invest over 10 billion RMB yearly in the Double High Plan and training-based construction. Balance innovation strategies, legal basis, and diploma students based on skills without formal diplomas. Non-formal or informal learning can be converted into academic credit. The international recognition, assess foreign qualifications by skill match. Education reform, balance practice and flexibility. Vocational education training. Apprenticeship, practical courses designed by companies and schools. 3 qualification levels. Adults study part-time, VET graduates and universities by competence assessment. Higher education. Universities of applied sciences focus on professional skills. Degrees require company internships. Graduation projects use real corporate basis. Teacher must have industry experience and regular on-the-job training. Funding incentives. 30% of VET funding is tied to outcomes. Quality country and lifelong learning. Various evaluation assessed by teachers and company experts. Small scale certs. It can be changed to degree credits. TUVA preparatory education helps underprivileged groups enter education through skill improvement. Ways to reduce diploma disease. Industry-linked vocational education partner with companies to build training-based bases, teach practical job skills. Competence-based evaluation focus on skills over diplomas, assess projects teamwork, promote lifelong learning, create flexible education updates, encourage policy investment, support vocational education and in-demand industries, respect skilled workers, plus social recognition of technical jobs. On with my presentation. Next, my group member Rao will present. Thank you.
Hello everyone. The strategies we have to serve the deployment designs will do a lot of good if we use them correctly. First, these ideas can help reduce the pressure of finding a job. When schools and the company work together, what students learn in the classroom will match the skills needed in real jobs. This creates a good cycle where training people and industrial flow support each other. Second, education will become more effective when education becomes ability-based. Students gain transferable skills such as problem solving and teamwork, and breaks the old belief that vocational students cannot innovate, and these strategies can make society fair. A multi-dimensional evaluation system is fair. It recognizes different talents and provides broad channels for all. This eases public anxiety about education and enhances social mobility. In addition, this strategy can strengthen economic resilience. Skilled workers play a key role in India's just upgrading. Together with lifelong learning system, they help workers adapt to economic change and bring new ideas to small and medium-sized businesses. This building stronger national competitiveness. Finally, we can build a better structure for talent. This means having the right balance between people who do academic research and people who have practical skills. At the same time, we can create an environment where everyone, which their own unique skills, can succeed and contribute. In conclusion, by using these strategies, we can ease the anxiety and waste of resources caused by the deployment designs. When society stops seeing the academic path as the only road to success, and when every person's potential is respected and development, we can be ready for future changes. This change is not just about education, is about rediscovering and affirming the true value of every human being. This is our group's presentation on the phenomenon of deployment design in the current education field. Thank you very much for your attention.